out there, the Grand Mistress of Shadow Style JR here, and welcome back to Shadowrun Dragonfall. Last time we had to escape from the manor that had been a setup, and there seems to be a little bit of dissension in the ranks as a result of the aftermath of that. But we're going to find out who's behind it, because we've got a lead, a man by the name of Green Winters. But first, let's talk to some people, shall we? Eiger glares at you and you can taste the bile in her stare. She clearly still blames you for Monica's death. Something I can do for you, fearless leader? Yeah, you can apologize for the little outburst you had in front of Paul and the rest of the team. You want to step away from me, CrimsonTalon? Right now. No, actually I don't. It's tempting. It's really fucking tempting. But no, I won't hurt you. Not unless you give me a reason to. Okay, so she didn't really want to talk all that much. How about Glory? Our street samurai. CrimsonTalon. How can I help you? Hi, Glory. How are you holding up? Don't worry about me. I'm solid. You sure? You clear a million miles away. I'll be with you when it counts. Right now it doesn't. Alright. She's not all that talkative right now either. What about this little puppy dog, Dante? As you start toward the safe house door, a four-legged form steps around the corner. Dante, Monica's dog, an enormous mongrel of indeterminate breed. Judging by that face, I'd say pit. A low whimper emerges as he enters the room, head hanging low. Aw, shit. Dante. Don't worry, boy. We'll look after you. At the sight of Monica's dog, Amsel's eyes well up. He inhales but can't quite catch his breath. He started whimpering about an hour ago. Turned into a full-blown howl. Wouldn't stop. Kept. That's when I realized something bad had happened. Looking into those huge brown eyes, you see intelligent sadness. Lets out a small whine and rubs his head against you. Let's give him a treat. Guess the dog is going with you, CrimsonTalon. Oh, perhaps a part of Monica was on it, Dante. Return to the safe house once you're finished with all to my frontline. With a little luck, he can help us locate Green Winters. And we can get to the bottom of this. And now I think we should all take a moment. For Monica. Dietrich turns his head at your approach. His aging face is tranced with a network of faint scars, the legacy of too many fights over too many years. While he still maintains a degree of strength and vigor, it's obvious that the shaman you see today is a shadow of his former self. Despite all this, there's still an aura and power surrounding the man, who raises his bottle, offering it to you. CrimsonTalon, welcome. We got a bottle of schnapps that needs shared, and we got a full comrade. A drink too. I don't drink, but I'll join you in saluting her memory. Fair enough. So Monica. me ask you a question, Crimson. What made you choose to come to Berlin? Why do you want to know? Monica told me that you moved here from the Rhine Ruhr Megaplex. Made it sound like you'd been there for a good many years. Successful years at that. These men wonder why you packed up and moved here. Run went bad, and my team paid the price. Went bad? Like the run we just came back from went bad? Worse. I was the only one left. That's rough, friend. How'd it happen? We were double-crossed. Run went off without a hitch, but instead of paying us, our client decided to set up an ambush. Miserable bastard. Alright, if what you're telling me is true, how'd you walk out alive? My team fought like hell and we took the ambushers down. Well, we all got shot up and I was the only one who survived. So what do you? Sounds like it was a glorious fight though. So after all this went down, you decided to bail the Ruhrplex and head to Berlin? Am I getting that right? More or less. There wasn't much left for me in the Ruhrplex, and Monica made me a hell of an offer. Ah, yes. Monica. It all comes back to our girl, doesn't it? So let me tell you. What was your relationship with Monica anyway? I know you two knew each other way back, but she was pretty coy about those things. We're treading into dangerously personal territory here. Are we? Sorry about that. Never been much for boundaries. All the same, I'd like it if you tell me. Always intended to get to know Monica better, but it's too late. That's the kind of person. I knew Monica well enough to know what you mean. She did have a mysterious way about her. So, what was the deal between the two of you? Don't leave me in suspense. We were very close. That's so. Huh. Learn something new every day. Well, anyway, go on you both. She was a wonderful woman, and hope that your time together was happy. Anyway, I've taken enough of your time, and the bottle's almost empty. Thanks for taking the time to talk. For what it's worth, I'm happy you're here with us. Rest in peace, Monica. We'll miss you, girl. Alright, let's go to the locker. Let's see if there's nothing in the stash for us to grab. Alright, that's worth a check. Out in the street. Street of der Kreuzberg. Welcome to Data Heaven. Can I help you with something? This is all, this is all mostly tech stuff. Nothing I can use. Cafe Sesva. Jan Goldschmidt.
Hello, my friend. The day for the sword, calf, yes?
Yes, it certainly is a bit... Don't mind the fool. Don't mind the fool in the chair. He just roars like a traumatized walrus, stewing all day in his own sweat. I tolerate him only because he takes his sword cap by the bucket. Ah, Artug, mein Freund. You are as quick-fitted and sharp-tongued as ever. I bow to you. If you let my... To bow to me, you would first have to vacate your chair. I shall summon a team of determined young men and an ox to assist you with the task. With luck, you will be on your feet by nightfall. Now for this senseless bickering, you have approached me for a reason. Yes? Tell me, what can Jan Goldschmidt do for you? Nothing. I feel like I've walked into something. Altug, on the other hand. Dante. I'll fetch his water dish. Perhaps a coffee for a friend here? Soy calf, black. Very well. A soy calf. Coffee? Isn't it like real coffee? Yes. For individuals with refined taste. For genuine bean coffee from my native Turkey. I can't do a Turkish accent. Don't ask me to. This is a top shelf item, my friend, and not for the general public. Only for those few discerning connoisseurs who can properly appreciate it. I think I'm the sort who can appreciate it. $15 yen cup for coffee? Sure. Paul Amsel sends his regards. Very good. Please express to Amsel my appreciation of his patronage. If he needs any more catering jobs seen to in the future, I'm always happy to provide. Yes, yes, of course, O wise one. Kami, come! As you wish, Uncle. I'll see to it right away. My girl Kami is arranging to make contact with the chef as we speak. This will likely take some time. My chef is a very busy man. While we wait, I wonder if you would be so kind as to run a small errand for me. A trifle, really. I hate to trouble you, but I am embarrassed even to ask, but I'm most appreciative of your help. What is this trifle? The errand is simple, hardly worthy of you. I've installed a number of data taps in Berlin's fiber optic network. That's part of my civic duty, I understand. These taps provide free matrix access to all who live in the Crucible. In order to maintain their, how do I say it, the anonymity, each tap's protocol buffer must be reset every few days. Simply wish for you to visit each data tap and reset it. Okay, so gotta flush a few data taps for Altug. So out into the cruise bazaar. That one's reset. Talk to this guy. lying my ass off to the kid.
Oh, support the dancer there. I believe there's a data tap back in this direction. That might be. There's another data tap. That's 2. This is basically the way to get acquainted with the Cruise Bazaar, for you to see what all stuff is where. There's that other data tab over here. Reset that one. The sound of heavy machinery makes it difficult to hear the words that are being spoken. After a moment, you find you can make out 2 distinct voices. A nasal woman who sounds like a heavy smoker, and a man who speaks in a high-pitched, breathy tone. Just heard Monica. Need to verify. Good for us. Think our next step isn't ready to make a move yet. Please be patient. I can't do that nasal forward voice all that long. That was unnerving. The Shadowrun writer's contact for this keys is no more. CrimsonTalon is listed as a follow-up contact. This is our only secured line to this keys. Please listen for our following instructions carefully if you are a supporter of our cause. We have phone booths in strategic locations throughout the city. Within each one, you may find a request posted for specific information. If you can contain a copy of this information, return here and submit it via the port below the receiver. We will verify the authenticity of the information remotely and post an undoctored copy of it onto the Matrix ourselves. It is our stated goal for this information to remain free to all. However, you will be compensated for sought-after information returned to this location. So... I know I'm supposed to go back there, but I know that there are shops around here. So I want to see maybe if there's somebody that's got like some additional armor for me. I've Elf. We've come to talk some business. So I welcome you to Medback Arms and Ammunition. not, keep right on walking. Alright, let's see what they got. 4 armor and plus 5 HP. We're gonna get some grenades. 650 million. I've got just short of 1100. Or just short of 1200. One of those. Yep. There we go. Much better. A little more armor. Alright, let's talk to Altug. I don't know what the deal is. Welcome back, Honor Defender. How may I help you? Finish your little trifle, Bergazi. Assume you had no difficulties. Difficulties? No. One of the taps had been modified a bit, though. Someone was using it as a surveillance device. Of course they were! I'd be surprised if they weren't. This is Berlin, after all. In the flux, everyone spies. If you do not spy, how will you know who is in power and who will be in power next? You had to stay here to defend him. You must get used to it. Whoever enters the Turkish path will sweat, as my uncle Tedammer always says. Nevertheless, I shall have one of my people look into it. Oh, tell me, O listener of keyholes, what did you hear on this surveillance tap you found? I couldn't make out much. A nasal woman and a high-pitched man. They seemed pleased Monica was out of the picture. News travels fast in Berlin. These two are known to me. Is there more? Woman got a call. She talked about a council meeting tonight to decide if they should make a move. She was drowned out by heavy machinery. Most excellent. It is indeed fortuitous you would discover this information, but it is not unexpected. I will have one of my people attend this council meeting and report back. Very interested in this, so let me know what happens. With that out of the way, let us return to our pressing business. The menu for Amsel, Uncle. Please extend my consolations to him. The death of Fraulein Schaefer must have hit him hard. Please express my condolences as well. I only just heard the news. Monaco was an important part of his community. You'll know how important. The memory stick Kami-chistan that you should contain all the information Amsel requires from our chef in the field. Should you require my services in the future, you know where to find me. Until then, good day. Alright, Dante, let's go home. Everybody's gathered around. Let's talk to Paul. CrimsonTalon. Did you get the information about Green Winters? Yeah, I spoke to Altuk. He gave me this memory stick. Let's see what his agent has to say. Barakazi's agent tailed Green Winters to a hotel in a cesspool of a keys called Dragonfall. The hotel is called Das Kesselhaus. It is a renovated factory nestled deep in the heart of Dragonfall. It appears that Winters is holed up there. Recently, there was some contention between two gangs over control of this neighborhood. Due to the gang violence, the agent refused to follow Winters inside the hotel, but he confirms that he is still inside. Well, what are we waiting for? You're up, people. We got a hotel to raid. Just a moment, Eiger. You are an excellent soldier, and no one questions your competence in the field. Your loyalty to this team is equally commendable. That said, we believe the CrimsonTalon is the right choice to lead this team. What? Don't mistake this decision for a reprimand. Monica considered your contributions to the team to be invaluable. But we all know she wasn't comfortable putting a soldier in charge. That is unbelievable. You want to put the rookie in charge again. Don't you people learn from your mistakes? CrimsonTalon is the reason we're still alive, Eiger. She kept us together. She let us out of there in one piece, making her your #1 girl. This is more of your flex state idiocy at work, isn't it? Is what Monica believed in. Yeah, look where that got her. Let me give you a piece of advice. In the field, only two things matter. The mission and survival. Everything else is a distraction. Your ridiculous politics have no place on a Shadowrun. What can I say? We're German. We have a history of strong political views. Screw it. Let's put an end to this. I got the skill and experience to lead this team. CrimsonTalon, on the other hand, was appointed by Monica as a joke. If you'd rather she take the lead, I'll abide with it. But I want to hear each of you say that. You already have. You just weren't listening. You stay out of this. Think we've heard what Dante has to say? For my part, CrimsonTalon stayed our lives back then. You may not believe it, but she did. The way I see it, that means I followed her lead for a while longer. I trust Monica's judgment. Therefore, I trust CrimsonTalon's judgment. The discussion is finished, Eiger. CrimsonTalon will take Monica's place as leader of this team. Running the shadows is simple. Work, survive, get paid. I plan to keep us alive long enough to find a pity at the end of it. This tunnel. No. That's not the right words for this. I'll do whatever it takes to keep this team and Monica's legacy alive. That includes taking your advice, Eiger. That's big of you. I don't agree with this decision, but I will respect it. CrimsonTalon takes the lead then. Conversation closed. It's time to move on. We need to focus on chasing down Green Winters. Indeed. I've transferred the information that we received from Altuk into the computer terminal in the next room. It used to be Monica's personal workstation.
now it's yours. Monica kept a variety of notes and dossiers on that machine. I would suggest reviewing her notes when you have the time. Good hunting. I will eagerly await your return. I wouldn't suggest driving to Drogan Kibbet. The roads aren't safe. Taking the U-Bahn would be faster anyway. Thanks for the tip, Eiger. U-Bahn it is. You now command a team of Shadowrunners. When traveling to new mission locations, you'll be able to choose which members of your team to bring and modify their loadout for the run. When members of your team become permanently incapacitated on a mission, they'll be automatically extracted for emergency medical care. They will be patched up and ready for action the next time you return to your safe house. Avoid this loss of firepower by always carrying some Bologna trauma kits into the field. These can be purchased at the Street Doc's office and the Cruise Bazaar. Well, first things first, let's go check on that compy. Alright. Check inbox for new messages. Nope. Check all messages. Hey Ace, if you're reading this means that I've either died or stepped down. Hopefully the latter, but probably the former. Not many Shadowrunners make it to retirement age. In any case, I'm sure you'll do a fine job in the role. If you need anything, talk to Paul. He's a good man, and he knows how important it is to me that you take my place. One last thing, Ace. Eiger might cause you some problems. In fact, I think it's a fair bet that she already has. Just remember, she brings something to this team that nobody else does. You'll want her on your side. My advice to you is this. Hold your own with her. If she pushes you, push back. Don't try to butter her up with flattery, she'll see right through it. Most of all, do what you can to earn her respect. She'll never be satisfied following you if you don't give her a better reason than because Monica said so. I have faith in you, Ace. It's all up to you to justify that faith. Oh, and by the way, Ace, if you botch this, I'm coming back and haunting your ass. I mean it. Paul, a talented and well-connected fixer with contacts all over Berlin. It's more to me than that. That, of course, but that's neither here nor there. Dietrich, one of my greatest friends and shaman of tremendous power. Good man to have at your side in the fight. I tend to use Dietrich in a support role. His magic can dramatically bolster the combat effectiveness of a frontline fighter like Eiger or Glory. When the chips are down, he's more than capable of dishing out punishment on his own. Can't think of anything else to say about Dietrich. Just a good, reliable guy. He's getting a little long in the tooth for a Shadowrunner. Not sure how many more years he has ahead of him in this game, but I'll be happy to run with him for as long as he's able. We'll see, I suppose. Glory, our damaged enigma. I've known her for almost 5 years now, but I don't think I'll ever really know her. Somehow I doubt that anyway. On an operational level, Glory's solid. That chromoverse may be old, but it gets the job done. I've seen her take a troll apart with her hand razors, and when her adrenal pump is running, she moves faster than anyone I've ever seen. On top of that, Glory's a competent field medic. I don't know where she learned medicine, yet another question mark, but she's patched me up at least a dozen times. Between her skills with the med kit and Dietrich's magic, we haven't had much trouble with serious injuries in our line of work, and that's a luxury. That's all I really know about Glory. She keeps to herself, barely talks, and spends most of her off time staring at nothing. I've seen this kind of behavior before, of course. Something bad happened in her past. And deep down, I think she's still running from it. I'm sure that her cyberware ties into it somehow. I don't know. Maybe someday she'll open up to me. I
like to think that she will. We'll see, I suppose. Eiger. What to say about Eiger? She's smart, she's strong, and she's one hell of a soldier. In a close-up fight, I've seen her take apart an entire security team with her shotgun. She's even more dangerous at range. It's a handy thing having a trained sniper on the team. All in all, we enjoy a hell of an advantage thanks to her. Unfortunately, there are some disadvantages too. All that military training has left her, how to say it, rigid, I suppose. Unlike the others, Eiger isn't content to go with the flow. She wants lists, maps, and timetables. She wants a hierarchy, and she wants it formalized. I don't think that she realizes it, but giving her what she wants would destroy this team. Glory and Dietrich wouldn't put up with it for more than a day or two. I know that I would. But she keeps on pushing all the same. One of these days, this situation is going to come to a head. I just hope that it doesn't happen soon. CrimsonTalon. My secret weapon. I've run enough with her to know that she's trustworthy. Good in a fight, too. Beyond all of that, it's good just to see her again. There aren't many people left from the old days. Far too few. CrimsonTalon? Well, she was always the best. God, that was happy. Mental note, re-record this before CrimsonTalon gets a chance to see it. At any rate, if anything happens to me, it's good to know that she'll be on hand to fill my shoes. It's not what she would want, what Eiger would want. It is what would be best for the team. Alright. Jobs directory. Jobs to ask about. Completed jobs. Shadowrun PBS. Post and pay data for sale. We're in Seattle. Alright. Well, that's really everything that I can do. So, I suppose it's time to go on a run. So, our next objective is to take the U-Bahn to Drogan Camp. And I think we'll do that next time. So, until then, later y'all.